You would never talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself. You wouldn't criticize them that harshly. You wouldn't hold them to impossible standards. You wouldn't remind them of every failure. So why do you treat yourself like the enemy? What if the most important integrity work you'll ever do is becoming your own best ally? Welcome to the Integrity Advantage journey. If you've been with us through this series, we've covered a lot of ground. We built the 4 pillars, we explored the competitive edge, we navigated the costly moments, we developed daily drills. But there's one crucial piece we haven't directly addressed. And honestly, it might be the most important one. Because you can have all the frameworks in the world, you can know all the right answers, you can even do all the right things. But if you're at war with yourself, if the voice inside your head is your biggest critic, your harshest judge, your constant accuser, none of it will stick. Today, we're talking about the foundation beneath the foundation, the integrity of your relationship with you. This is about becoming your own best ally, building an unbreakable integrity identity that can withstand any storm. Not because you're perfect, but because you've learned to stand with yourself instead of against yourself. If you've ever felt like your worst enemy lives inside your own head, this one's for you. Let's talk about coming home to yourself. The Civil War Within. Introduction: the hidden enemy. Here's something we don't talk about enough. The cruelest person in your life might be you. Not your boss, not your critical parent, not that toxic friend. You. Listen to the soundtrack inside your head for just one day. You're so stupid for saying that. Why can't you be more like them? You'll never be good enough. Everyone else has it together. What's wrong with you? You should be further along by now. You're too much. You're not enough. You would fire a friend who talked to you like that. You would cut off a relationship that toxic. But because it's your voice, you just accept it. And here's what happens. That internal civil war bleeds into everything. You can't maintain integrity in your relationships because you don't have integrity in your relationship with yourself. You can't trust your decisions because you don't trust yourself. You can't receive love because you don't believe you deserve it. You can't extend grace to others because you've never extended it to yourself. The integrity journey begins with a ceasefire, a peace treaty with you. What if, instead of being your worst enemy, you became your best ally? The ally mindset. What does it mean? Let's define this clearly, because being kind to yourself sounds nice but vague. An ally is someone who believes in you, especially when you don't believe in yourself, tells you the truth but with compassion, celebrates your wins without minimizing them, acknowledges your struggles without catastrophizing them, defends you against unfair accusations, even from yourself, stays with you in failure, not just in success. Here's the difference. An enemy says, "You failed. You're a failure. You always fail. Why even try?" An ally says, "You failed at this attempt. That hurts. What did you learn? What's the next move?" An enemy says, "Everyone else is better than you. You're so far behind." An ally says, "You're on your own timeline. Your progress is real, even if it's different from others." An enemy says, "You should be ashamed of yourself." An ally says, "You made a mistake. You are not your mistakes. How do we make this right?" Do you hear the difference? An enemy catastrophizes and condemns. An ally contextualizes and collaborates. And here's what blows my mind. We know how to be allies to other people. When your friend fails, you show up harder. When your child makes a mistake, you don't write them off, you teach them. When your partner struggles, you don't pile on criticism, you offer support. You already have the ally skill set. You just need to turn it inward. The Integrity Identity Foundation, building your unbreakable core. An unbreakable integrity identity rests on 3 foundational truths. These aren't affirmations you say once. They're bedrock beliefs you return to daily. Foundation number 1, I am not my worst moment. Your identity is not defined by your failures, your mistakes, or your worst days. Think about how you view people you love. Do you define your spouse by their worst argument? Do you define your child by their biggest tantrum? Do you define your friend by their most selfish moment? Of course not, because you see them as whole people. You are also a whole person. Your worst moment is a data point, not your identity. That thing you did 5 years ago that you're still beating yourself up for, it happened. It's part of your story. It's not the whole story. You are not the sum of your failures. You are the sum of your responses to your failures. Foundation number 2, I am worthy of my own compassion. Listen carefully. Compassion is not weakness. It's not letting yourself off the hook. It's not lowering standards. Compassion is the strength to see your humanity clearly and choose kindness anyway. Research shows, and this is fascinating, that self-compassion actually increases motivation and resilience. People who practice self-compassion try harder after failure, persist longer on difficult tasks, take more responsibility for their actions, experience less anxiety and depression. Why? Because they're not paralyzed by shame. When you treat yourself like an ally, you create safety to be honest about your struggles. Self-criticism says, I'm terrible, so I might as well give up. Self-compassion says, this is hard, and I'm capable of learning and growing. You are worthy of the same compassion you'd extend to anyone else, not because you've earned it, not because you're perfect, but because you're human, and humans need compassion to grow. Foundation number 3, I am becoming, not arriving. Here's the lie that keeps us at war with ourselves. Once I achieve X, then I'll be worthy, then I'll have peace, then I'll accept myself. No, that's the trap. Integrity is not a destination where you finally arrive and can relax. It's a direction you're walking in. Some days you walk confidently, some days you stumble, some days you take 2 steps back. All of those days, you're still on the journey. Stop waiting for arrival to give yourself permission to be at peace. The peace comes from walking, from showing up, from getting back up. You are not a finished product that failed quality control. You are a person in process, and the process is the point. The daily practice of self-alliance, turning philosophy into action. Okay, philosophy is nice, but how do you actually do this? Here are 5 daily practices that transform you from your own enemy to your own ally. Practice number 1, the self-talk audit. The practice: for 1 full day, pay attention to your internal dialogue. Every time you catch yourself in self-criticism, write it down. Ugh, you're so awkward. Why did you say that? Everyone thinks you're an idiot. You'll never figure this out. At the end of the day, read the list. Now ask yourself, would I say these things to my best friend? Let that land. If the answer is no, and it will be, then they don't belong in your head either. The shift: start catching and correcting in real time. Critic: you're so stupid. Ally: you made a mistake. You're learning. That's different than being stupid. This takes practice. Your inner critic has had years to get good at its job. Your inner ally is new. Give it time to develop. Practice number 2, the third-person perspective. The practice: when you're struggling with shame or self-judgment, try this. Imagine your situation is happening to someone you deeply care about. You forgot an important deadline. Now imagine your best friend forgot that deadline. What would you say to them? Hey, you messed up. It happens. You're human. Let's figure out how to fix this and prevent it next time. I'm with you. Now say that to yourself. The shift: This creates psychological distance that allows you to access your natural compassion. You already know how to be an ally. You just need to extend it inward. Practice number 3, the failure debrief, the ally edition. The practice: when you fail or make a mistake, instead of spiraling into shame, conduct an ally debrief. Step 1, acknowledge the facts. I missed the deadline. That's a fact. Step 2, validate the feeling. I feel embarrassed and disappointed. That's understandable. Step 3, contextualize. This doesn't define me. I've succeeded before and will again. Step 4, extract the lesson. What can I learn? I need better systems for tracking deadlines. Step 5, commit to next action. Tomorrow, I'll set up calendar reminders and apologize to my team. Notice what's not in there? No, you're such a failure. No, everyone else can do this. What's wrong with you? No, you always mess everything up. The shift. You move from shame, I am bad, to growth. I did something I regret and I'm learning. Practice number 4, the self-appreciation log. The practice: every evening, write down 3 things. One thing you did well today, even if small. One challenge you faced with courage, even if imperfectly. One way you showed up for yourself. I spoke up in the meeting, even though I was nervous. I felt anxious, but still went to the gym. I set a boundary with my mom, even though it was uncomfortable. These don't have to be big. Actually, the small ones matter most because they build the muscle of noticing your own efforts. The shift. Your brain learns to look for evidence of your capability instead of only scanning for failure. You become a biased ally, not a biased critic. Practice number 5, the permission slip. The practice: write yourself a weekly permission slip. I give myself permission to rest today without guilt. I give myself permission to not have all the answers. I give myself permission to change my mind about what I want. I give myself permission to be exactly where I am in my journey. This might feel weird at first, even silly, but here's what you're doing. You're practicing agency over your own inner world. The shift. Instead of waiting for someone else to give you permission to be human, you give it to yourself. When self-alliance feels impossible, grace for the hard days. I need to acknowledge something. For some of you, everything I just said feels impossible. The voice of self-hatred is too loud. The shame is too deep. The wounds are too raw. Maybe you experienced trauma. Maybe you grew up with criticism as your native language. Maybe depression or anxiety has hijacked your brain's ability to be kind to yourself. If that's you, I want you to hear this. You are not broken beyond repair, but you might need more than a YouTube video. If self-alliance feels genuinely impossible, that might be a signal to seek professional help. A therapist who specializes in self-compassion, a support group, a pastoral counselor, a trusted spiritual director. Asking for help is an act of self-alliance. It's you saying, I deserve support. I'm worth investing in. And while you're getting that help, here's your permission. You don't have to feel kind towards yourself yet. Just try for neutral. Instead of I hate myself, try I'm struggling right now. Instead of I'm worthless, try I'm having a hard time seeing my worth right now. Neutral is progress. Neutral creates space. Space allows healing to begin. The ripple effect, why this matters beyond you. Here's why becoming your own ally isn't selfish, it's essential. Ripple number 1, you can only give what you have. If you're at war with yourself, you bring that war into every relationship. Your self-criticism becomes criticism of others. Your inability to forgive yourself becomes inability to forgive them. Your harsh standards for yourself become harsh standards for everyone. But when you become your own ally, you have compassion to give. You have grace to extend.
You have patience for others because you've learned patience with yourself. Ripple number 2. You model what's possible. When the people in your life see you treating yourself with dignity, they learn it's possible for them too. Your kids watch how you talk to yourself after a mistake, and they learn how to talk to themselves. Your team sees how you handle your own failures, and they learn it's safe to be human. Your friends witness your self-compassion, and they give themselves permission to be kind to themselves. You're not just changing your life, you're changing the emotional ecosystem around you. Ripple number 3, you unlock your full potential. Here's the paradox. When you stop demanding perfection from yourself, you actually become more capable. Why? Because you're not wasting energy on shame and self-attack. You're not paralyzed by fear of failure. You're free to take risks, try new things, learn from mistakes. The unbreakable integrity identity isn't unbreakable because it's perfect. It's unbreakable because it's flexible, like a tree that bends in the storm instead of snapping. Conclusion, the ceasefire. Let's bring this home. For maybe your whole life, you've been at war with yourself. The enemy within has been loud, relentless, brutal. Today, I'm asking you to consider a ceasefire. Not because you've suddenly become perfect, not because you've earned the right to peace, but because the war is costing you everything. It's costing you your peace, your relationships, your potential, your joy, your ability to actually live. What if you laid down your weapons? What if you stopped being your own enemy and became your own ally? This is integrity at its deepest level. Not just being honest with others, not just doing the right thing in public, but being in integrity with yourself, whole, aligned, at peace. It won't happen overnight. You've spent years building that inner critic. Your inner ally is new. Give it time, give it practice. But I promise you this, the day you look in the mirror and see an ally looking back, that's the day everything changes. You are not your worst moment. You are worthy of your own compassion. You are becoming, not arriving. And you are your own best ally. Your Self-Alliance Starter Kit. Here's how you begin today. First, take the self-talk audit. Second, the 7-day self-compassion challenge. Every day for 7 days, rate yourself one kind truth, not affirmation fluff, a real kindness based on evidence. I showed up even when I didn't feel like it. I was patient with myself when I made a mistake. Post your commitment in the comments. I'm starting the 7-day challenge. Third, share this message. Who in your life needs to become their own ally? Share this video with one person who's at war with themselves. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is show someone they're not alone. And hey, join our Integrity Advantage Circle community. We're doing monthly self-compassion workshops where we practice these skills together. Link in the description. Remember, you've been your own worst enemy long enough. It's time to become your own best ally. The ceasefire starts now. If there's one thing I want you to take from this entire series, it's this. Integrity isn't about being perfect, it's about being whole. And you can't be whole while you're at war with yourself. So make peace. Extend the grace to yourself that you've been extending to everyone else. Become the ally you've been waiting for. Thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for your vulnerability, your courage, your commitment to growth. This isn't the end, it's just the beginning. The conversation continues, the community grows, the work deepens. Drop a comment, hit subscribe, and most importantly, go look in the mirror and meet your new ally. Next week, we are answering all your questions. Send in yours now. I'll see you in the next one.